Hey guys, I'm sorry. I have been spending like the past 15 minutes trying to like stop myself from crying because it just keeps the freaking waterworks. So I wasn't gonna really come on here and speak about this, but then like in the middle of me setting up to do this live stream, my aunt had texted me, and I just like the raw real emotions came in. And I mean my mom is fine, but it's just, sorry, let me start from the beginning. Okay, so I have been having a pretty rough week. Today's only Wednesday. I've had a pretty rough past 2 days, and I just feel like this is the worst year I've ever had in my life. Like this year sucks so fucking bad. Not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm trying so hard to hold it in because I want to talk. I don't want to cry. It's just been so hard for me. It's so hard for me. Like so fucking hard. And I feel like I just don't. It's just so hard to see. I'm sorry. It's so hard to see what my mom is going through. And it's like, it's so hard to like go through it with her in a way. But she's going through worse than me, obviously. My mom has cancer, right? She recently had her surgery. She's doing better, but I have my moments because right now she's going through her recovery. And it's been hard and painful for her because she has had to have her hysterectomy. And then she also had her stomach scraped because she has some cancer cells in her stomach still, like in the lining of her stomach, because it had spread. And she has a rare form of uterine cancer. So the cancer had spread outside the uterus. So it attached to her kidneys and the lining of her stomach, which is what's made it so hard for her to eat these past several months since she's been diagnosed. And she just is having a hard time emotionally. And so I guess like the thought of that bothers me because I can't do anything about it except be here for her. And I've been texting her. And I strong, like in my heart, I feel she's gonna recover. Like some people may say, "Oh, you're in denial." No, I actually do believe my mom's gonna recover. I do believe she's gonna get through this. But the getting through it part is the hard part. You know what I'm saying? Like the getting through it part is always a hard part in everything that you go through in your life. Like I look like shit in this video, but the getting through it is the hard part. And I guess because like it's the holidays, you know. I know this is hard for a lot of people because this stupid fucking pandemic. A lot of people lost people, and if you're one of them, I'm sorry because I know it's so hard for you. I don't know. I sometimes can feel other people's pain, and I don't want to feel it. And I can feel even people that I don't know, like I could feel people's pain. So many people this year are trying to celebrate the holidays without their family. And I know it's hard. And I'm sorry. Let me get my thoughts together. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I want to be like all in the camera with my tissue. But it's just, I know that a lot of people are missing people this year, and I'm so sorry if you're one of those people. I just wish that, not wish, because I don't like to use that word. I hope that everybody heals from whatever they're going through, whether it's emotional or physical or mental. And it's just really hard, you know what I'm saying, when you're getting through that hard part. So if you've left religion and you get through that hard part, that getting through is a hard part, but you can get through, you know what I'm saying, like we get through it. It's just the journey out of the shit is what's hard and painful. It's like my mom, what she's going through, she's so weak and tired, and every time I see her, it takes just a little bit more out of me to see her, because to see her the way she is, because she's not the same person. She's very small, and she is very emotional. Not well, I haven't seen her get too emotional, but I know she is. My aunt told me like she's in a very emotional state right now. She's dealing with fear. And so it's just like seeing her like that is really hard. And I saw her last weekend, and that was difficult, but I always hold it together. Like every time I see my mom and I come back home, I hold it in. I guess now it's like it's coming out, you know, because I don't want her to ever see me like this. When I saw her in the hospital, she had her surgery, and a couple weeks ago, almost 3 weeks, maybe like around 3 weeks, almost, yeah, 3 weeks ago. And I went to visit her, and when I saw her, she looked so different, and I did cry. It was like the first time she saw me cry, and since her diagnosis. And I've cried many times just at, my house or something. And I won't cry on the phone. I try to hold it together. But it was hard to see her like that, so I let it out. But I don't want her to think I'm crying because I'm afraid of what's going to happen. I tell her like, and because that's not why. It's because I hate seeing her like, it's so hard to see her like this, and like we just lost my grandmother earlier this year. And then, I mean, unless you've had a pet, you wouldn't understand, but that is very hard. I do still cry over my dog. I think it was also because it's just too much at once. So having my grandmother eat that pass away, and then my pet, and then it's like I knew my grandmother was gonna pass, and I knew I had to go through the grief, but I thought I could just get through the grief. I didn't know I'd have to go through another grief, and then now my mom. I can't take another grief right now. I can't. I don't know if I'm strong enough to take that kind of a grief, especially now. And I try so fucking hard to be strong. I really do. I try so hard to be strong. But sometimes I guess I just have my moments, and I just don't. First of all, I just want to say I'm not here looking for sympathy. I'm not looking for any sympathy at all. I'm not looking for people to be like, oh, poor Tina, like, oh, she just want to come on here and cry for it. No, I'm not even. That's not even the type of person I am. It's just when I started this channel, I said I'm gonna share my journey. I'm gonna be honest and real about it, and I hate when I see people come online and make content and everything just seems so great in their life, or like they could just pick up and we don't all do that, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're all human, we're all people, but I want to be able to record these moments sometimes when I am feeling weak, or when I am feeling emotional, when I am having anxiety. I've been having anxiety this week. And I want to look back later when I get through my shit, when I actually get to that place in my life where I want to be, when it comes to my dreams, when it comes to my goals, career-wise. Like, I want to get to that place where later on I look back in just a couple of short years from now and say, wow, that was hard. I went through this and that was really hard, but I got through it and I was able to get through it. And that's something that I want to do. No matter what the outcome is for my mom, I know I'm going to get through it, and I don't think about the outcome being negative. I don't care how bad she looks or what they tell me, and I don't give a shit if people say that I'm in denial, because I'm not. I just refuse to think of anything negative. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think positive about everything else. I say, this is going to happen, that's going to happen, that's going to happen. So why not think like that about this situation? I feel like in these situations, you have to think as positive as possible until you get that negative confirmation. Keep on being and thinking as positive as possible. I've been doing better, honestly. It's just this week. Like, before this week, I was fine. I was feeling pretty good, you know. I've been taking care of myself again. It's good to take care of yourself. Like, self-care is so important. I noticed, like, as soon as I slip off for a couple of days, like, I haven't worked out the past couple of days, I start falling short. So, like, I'm gonna get back to that again today. And it was mainly just because, like, dealing with my emotions and my anxiety. I've been working on my stuff that I won't speak on right now, because I want to make sure that I don't speak on it until it happens for you guys. So I've been working on it, and, you know, when I'm working on myself and doing the things I enjoy, and I'm exercising and take care of myself, or eating better, you know, which is another reason I've lost weight, is because, like, honestly, all the weight I had before was all junk food weight. I am naturally a very thin girl, a very thin woman. I've been slim my whole life, but people who met me before saw me a couple pounds heavier, and I guess they thought, like, this is how I've always looked. No, that was called McDonald's weight. I was eating a lot of fast food, and when I am going through depression and stuff, I don't eat. But there are times where I will eat, but I'll eat really bad. So that was all bad food weight. And now I've just been, like, regaining, you know, my weight and my confidence, but in the way that I want. And I've been working on myself. I've been eating better. I don't really eat meat as much anymore. It's so weird. I know I mentioned this before, but, like, I've lost such an appetite for meat. I think that's another reason it's hard for me to gain weight as quickly as it used to be. But, you know, I'm just trying to be healthier. Also, the situation with my mom, I know they put a lot of shit in the food. It makes me want to be healthier. And I've always kind of wanted to be healthier, because I've always been a junk food eater, and I love chocolate and I love sweets. I love sugar. And this situation is really making me feel like I can, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can do better for myself, because I do want to be here a long time, and I don't want my kids to see me the way I'm seeing my mom, because this shit is real fucking hard. And I don't know in the future what will happen with me health-wise, but I just focus on being strong and positive. And it's just hard to see, you know, it's just hard to see your mom in this kind of shape, especially when I've never seen my mom like this. My mom has always been strong. She's never had any health issues. So it's, I mean, in my family in general, like, there's not, other than, like, diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, in my family, it's not a whole lot of, like, major health issues I've experienced. My dad passing away of cancer, that was a different kind of, that was hard, because I was very young. I was only 18, but that was a different kind of experience, because at the time, I'm sorry, I'm like gassy. I don't want to burp on the camera. At the time, my dad, I didn't see him all the time. So it was hard because I felt like I lost something I would never get back. But with my mom, it's different because I grew up with her, and it's like, this is my mom. Like, I still cry to my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still cry to my mom. I still go to my mom for things. And I just can't really imagine not having her. I'm not ready for that at all. So I'm not gonna think about that. But I guess I just needed to let it out. And I don't know. So a lot of stuff has been changing for me. I'm going through different things, different set of challenges now. I'm going through a whole different type of healing. I think I'm dealing with a little bit of PTSD from some stuff, not religion related, but stuff that has to do with other things. And so I'm learning how to get through that. And it's just like, I guess it's just too much stuff at once going on for me right now. And so because there's so much going on all at the same time, it just makes it feel more difficult. But anyway, yeah, it's just a lot going on. Like, I just wanted to, I guess, like, share this part of my life with you guys. I know I come on here and I'm strong and I'm passionate when I speak, and I speak real strongly, and that is me. I'm never being fake. Like, if I am not happy, I'm not going to come on here and smile, pretend I'm happy if I'm feeling sad, you know, or I just won't come on at all. But I'm not going to come on here and be all happy and strong and make it like a facade, because I know a lot of people on YouTube do that. And that's them, but I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to fake how I feel. I many times have turned on the camera and then felt some way and was like, you know what, I'm not in the right state emotionally. I'm too angry about something, or I'm too emotional, or whatever. I'm just gonna not make the video today. Even though I do try to stay on top of the videos, but this week I have not put up anything other than today so far. I meant to put up something on Monday, but it's been rough this week. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I just wanted to tell you guys that, you're going through stuff, you know, you're gonna get through it. Just, you have to keep going. And if you gotta cry, you cry. If you need to vent, you vent. You know, you do what you have to do so that you feel better about yourself. And just get through life, because life is not fair all the time. And life is not easy all the time. And this has nothing to do with leaving religion. It has nothing to do with leaving Christianity. Being in Christianity, the shit would have still happened. And I still would have had to do something to relieve myself. So normally when I was a Christian, I would pray and I would like beg God for help. God, please, please help me. And I'd be desperate. I don't do that. I don't do that now. I just now like, now I just like, I trust that, I don't know what it is, some sort of force or spirit or something, God, I don't know, whatever you would call it. I do trust it, and I trust that there is something, because I do feel there is something that watches, to like watch over us and things like that. And I do think we play a big role in how things could turn out sometimes. So I am trying to play my part of my role of certain things and how certain things turn out in my life. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not depressed or anything like that. I'm just going through a rough time right now. But anyway, that was really all I wanted to say, is is that, and that if you are going through some stuff and it's some heavy stuff, or if you're going through like trauma after trauma, or if you've lost, especially if you lost anybody and you're going through these holidays without them, or you have a sick loved one like me and you gotta go through the holidays with them not feeling like themselves, you're not the only one. You know, there's a ton of us out here. We just don't hear from everybody all the time, but they're out there and you're not the only one. And no, you could get through it. If I could get through my shit, you can and you will. So that's all I wanted to say. And next time I do a video, I will not be crying. I promise you that. All right. Thank you guys. I actually feel a little better being able to get that out. I am a storyteller. I'm a writer. I'm a creative. I'm a poet. So I'm somebody who I find purpose in life when I'm able to share my story and I'm able to help people by sharing my own personal story. That's what I find. I find purpose in my life when I'm able to do that. So yeah, that's it. All right, I'll see you guys next video. Thanks for watching.